Choose intensity. You can't, what does it say? Clear this level. Hello? The fuck? Well, this is like a Vampire Survivor like game. The fuck? Okay. I like all the stats and everything, everywhere. But the game seems like it's much simpler than all the stats it has. I wish you could shoot where you wanted. Okay, there's a lot of things I like all these stats everywhere. That's cool, but I want to fire where I want to fire. Not there should be a setting for that. Is there a setting so I can fire where I want? No, of course not.
I'm not a fan of like things on the side. That's a lot of shit on the side.
All the stats? No, I like that. I'm bitching because the gameplay is way too simple. Yeah, I also don't like that these things don't like light up or anything like that when they're hit with a bullet. We don't see any dust fall off them or anything. So that could be done a lot better. I mean, I know it's only a $3 or $4 game, but gravity well opens up a hole that pulls the enemy towards it. They won't see it coming. Fires needles at a circle. Let's try that. Sound effects are way too loud when you get a power up. What the fuck? Why is that one stuck? I don't know. No, this game, it's just, I mean, this is a Vampire Survivors like game, and there's just so many better games than this. I didn't even know this was a Vampire Survivor like game. Alright. Oh, this is more of a bullet hell, like Geometry Wars or something. No, this is just a really amateur Vampire Survivor like game. Hard to recommend this at $3 or $4 when there's so many much better Vampire Survivor-like games on Steam for around the same price. Games like Horde Hunters, for example. I mean, it's not an asset flip or anything like that. I give it that. I see work being put into this game. So I'm not going to condemn it to the depths of hell. It's not a miss video or anything like that. But it just needs to be a lot better. Experience rate, full throttle increases movement speed. The sound effects when you select the power up are way too loud compared to the other sounds. I'm blasting my ears out when I select a power up. The stats and everything like that are fine, but there needs to be more special effects when these blocks get hit. They need to flash. If they're hit by anything, they need to flash, or maybe even get some knockback, a little bit of knockback or something. It just makes, when you don't see them even flash when they get damaged, or get a little bit of knockback, or you don't see any dust fall up or anything like that, it really makes the game really unsatisfying to play. I mean, it looks like a great start, looks like a great foundation for what could be a really good Vampire Survivor-like game. I like where they're going with this, but it needs a lot more polish, and then it might be something good. It needs sound. The sound effects need to be all balanced. Why are we getting just random pickups? Like, these should be dropping. If this is going to be a Vampire Survivor-like game, they need to drop from the enemies, not just randomly appear. I just feel like this is a really lazy Vampire Survivor-like game, where they didn't really put a ton of effort into this. I feel like they put a lot of effort into showing all these stats everywhere, but as far as the effort in the actual gameplay that counts, the satisfying thunks and flashes when you damage these enemies, things like that, needs a lot of work. So I can't recommend this game even at the $3 or $4 price tag until the developer shows a lot more desire to put some effort into the game mechanics themselves. A lot of effort was put into all these stats, but we need more effort put into the gameplay mechanics and the visual satisfaction of hitting enemies. We need to see dust falling off. We probably need to see them light up if they get hit. Maybe even a little bit of sound effects, something. There's just no satisfaction in playing this because there's so little care and effort put into the gameplay, into the polish here. And because of that, there's 100 Vampire Survivor-like games on Steam that are going to be more satisfying to play and more fun to play right now with this. So, it's a good start. It's a good foundation. I'm not going to knock it. It's, I'll give it like a 5 out of 10 right now. Even for $5, I'm still only going to give it like a 5 out of 10. Game has to make like a 3 out of 10 and show a lot less effort to make a missed video, but yeah. I mean, good effort on the developer's part. I'm guessing it's their first game on Steam. You have an else foundation here. Just focus on gameplay mechanics to make the game more satisfying and fun to play. And you may have a winner here, but it needs a lot more tender, loving care and a lot more effort and care put into the gameplay mechanics. Things like knockbacks and seeing enemies die